What are you doing here?
Okay, so we're doing a little research for tomorrow's big day. And we're looking at how we can get from the start, the beginning sign of Route 66, downtown Chicago, to St. Louis. And we're thinking, can we get that bus right here? Right there. Turning left here?
Turning left, right here.
Okay, the sign's right there then.
Will be on the right.
Wait, stay in this left-hand lane. That one will be too hard. There it is!
You got nothing?
I got nothing, Mark.
Oh my gosh, I gotta turn left.
I feel like I kind of belong here. Oh, how cute.
There's old-fashioned gas.
Streets of where Lincoln lived. This is his house.
Oh, look at that. So we've been at it pretty late and pretty early this morning. We're down to the last few things, and we keep this fire extinguisher on the driver's side in the truck. But I happen to remember that these need to be changed. This one is October, it's stamped 1991. So I think these need to be changed every 30 years. So it's due. And I'm joking. Let's see if a 30-something-year-old fire extinguisher works.
All right.
Ooh. Oh. Go lower, because you're going into the... Wow. Yeah, it's kind of good to know. I don't know if the solvent works. I don't know if the material works, but...
Look at that stuff coming out the end.
Yeah, let's see it. Go.
How cold is it?
Is that it? Is that all? Oh, you gotta hold it upright, I guess.
Hey, fire. Just don't be down here.
Have I mentioned how much I love driving the Bird?
It is nice.
I love it.
I wouldn't know. Yeah.
I love the way it sounds. Yeah, your time is coming, Caleb. Got a little trail mix right here. I mean, you know, today couldn't be going better. And then we'll do a switch-o change-out, and then we're gonna take the truck to storage, and then we're gonna find out where we're gonna sleep tonight.
And it's almost 2 o'clock.
And we gotta be there by 4. We gotta have this at the storage by 4.
Hey Trish, how are you?
Great, I just got my last round.
You got last round. Let me get you right here.
Thank you.
Because it's going into indoor storage, but it's not heated. The truck's going into heated storage.
Oh, okay.
This is just going into indoor cold storage.
Sure.
So I mean, it gets pretty cold here in the winter. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely does. Yeah, we'll definitely want to get that winter
Okay, cool.
beforehand.
And then what do? You just put it in the, you just put antifreeze in the tank and then flush it through?
Basically, yeah, we're going to drain everything. First, we're going to blow it out, and then we're going to pressurize your plumbing system with the antifreeze. All the traps.
When you say pressurize, you just mean add the antifreeze into the fresh tank, turn on the water pump, and turn on all the faucets?
Basically. Yep,
and then,
exactly.
And then just drain.
Just whatever comes out of that faucet. We fill
You don't put anything
traps,
through the hot water heater, you just drain the hot water heater.
Just drain that, throw it in bypass.
Gotcha.
All good. Yeah,
Where's the bypass switch?
Well, the bypass can be in the inside.
Oh,
First
okay.
we're going to drain it, and then you get your pressure relief there. So we'll drain it, and then we'll go on the inside, and then you've got 3 valves on there. 2 that shut off your cold, and then your hot from the
and that's
tank.
under the sink in there?
Yeah, under the sink.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
And then we'll just turn on the bypass, and then that basically just cycles, so you don't waste 6 gallons of antifreeze into the
Okay,
water heater.
perfect.
So
Driver stabilizer arm. So
Yep,
it's
for
the
the
front
driver.
driver. Okay,
perfect.
Mount the electrical panel. So the screws in the electrical panel have come busted out, and on a really some of this stuff is so simple, but it's just like we're always going.
I know. Hold on.
So hey, can you pull up the Subaru right here and we'll get it hooked up and we'll test it? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, we got left turn. Okay, let's do right turn, Caleb.
That's brake.
So, well, we're only showing, that's running light right there. So we're showing running light and, which is strange. We got left turn. Caleb, you want to hit the right turn for me?
You ready?
Hey,
You got some food?
Call me lunch lady.
Okay.
You're the best lunch lady there ever was, Mom.
Yeah. Is that safe, okay?
Yeah, we're all good.
Even Charlie's happy.
Yes. Okay. All right, so
we need to take some trash out of here and go through the glove box.
I had them do an interior detail and an exterior clean.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So when we pick it up, it'll be totally run. Totally done.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
We got a 1984 Blue Bird Wanderlodge bus. We're just about to hit the road and go down Route 66, and we're pulling a tow vehicle. And my right blinker's not working, and the 7-way pin, I think, just needs to be rewired just a little bit. I'm wondering if that's something that maybe you could help me do if I swing by tomorrow morning. Okay, first of all, it's good to have you in the Bird. This is a 2-person vehicle
Well,
for driving.
yeah, it's helpful to have 2 people.
Yeah. I mean, Caleb's good, but you kind of have a better understanding of navigation and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I missed 5 turns.
Who's sitting in the passenger seat? Charlie, ready to go?
No.
No. I thought we were done with the bus.
Then sharp left onto Michigan 121 West.
Community garage. You think those people can help you? He's got a semi on the front of his thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do now, though?
We can do it.
Continue on Michigan 121 West for
Okay, new plan.
3/4 of a
Trish just
mile.
saw this shop that said community garage, and it had a semi truck and the logo, and he had a semi truck on the side of the house, and he had 3 really big garage doors.
I think an RV in
It's the
there.
end of the day, but maybe we could get lucky. See if someone could give us a little hand.
Something I want to tell you. The boys are outside.
There. Right blinker?
I ain't getting nothing on the
Yeah,
right.
nothing right.
Okay, now step on the brake.
Brake?
My name is Westwood.
Oh, good to meet you.
I bought an Airstream.
Oh, did you?
I've been following you guys since about January.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
We just dropped the Airstream off at Woodlands.
did you?
Yeah. Right. Left. And it's the inside, it's not the outside, so that's good. It's not like
Oh, what's that?
that's running, and that's brake. And see, it works.
So there's Mark. We've been here for about an hour and a half. We still have no lights. We have made smoothies though. So how about that?
We've got brakes on the Subaru.
Oh, so you can see?
Not only are all the brake lights firing up, but the Invisibrake is working.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The bad news is we have no blinker on the Subaru.
Oh.
We have a right blinker. We have a driver's side blinker, so it's left.
So left.
We have a left blinker on the bus.
Okay.
But no right blinker on a bus.
Ooh, that's rough.
So-
Usually we're hanging out in the right-hand lane, so that's not that bad.
I'd rather have a left blinker than a right blinker.
Yes.
But overall, it's pretty good.
So the left blinker, just something's wrong. They can't find it.
The passenger side blinker is not firing up. I think that's a fuse, so that's our next mission, is to find that fuse.
Okay.
And then once we get that lit up, then I think I can wire from that light down to the 7-way, because it's missing the wire.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what we did is we took the brake signal and then we jumped a wire from that over to the left. But once we started doing that, it started firing up, and we found out it was actually the connection into the Subaru.
Really?
in the connection, the Subaru, it has these little pins, and you can put a little tiny screwdriver, plain screwdriver inside, and you can widen them to make them wider, and it firmed up the connection.
So all of this came down to the connection?
No, we needed to jump the wires, but anyway. So overall, pretty good news.
Wow.
And then I called the woman at the Harvest Host at Alpaca, and she's fine with us coming in whatever.
Okay. Okay, great.
So I'd say they did exactly what I asked them to do, and that is, at very least, I want brakes.
That's awesome.
I said
and they're stayed late. I mean,
well,
we've been
it's the
here
owner
for
and
like
the owner's son, I
2.5
think.
hours.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
We're cash buyers at this point. We're cash payers.
Cash bears.
So
got
I need my wallet.
Okay.
Trish already left. She went to Myers to get some groceries for the week. She went to Target to get some blankets and some twin comforters because it's starting to get a little chilly. And I'm going to go to Love's to get some fuel. And that's going to take some time, so we figured Trish could go up ahead. Caleb's still snoozing just a little bit. Charlie will promptly sit in the shotgun when we hit drive. And today we're Chicago bound. Buckingham Fountain. The start sign to Route 66, and it starts today. Good boy. Every bit of this road.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can really get in there. Just 2 days ago. Yeah. Headed to Chicago today. Headed to Buckingham Fountain today. Are you? Oh, that's great. That's great. Hey there, we're just done getting fuel. How are you looking?
Oh, cool. I am all done with, or I'm not all done with anything. I'm almost done with Meyer.
Oh, okay. What do you want me to do? You want me to go to Target?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Made it to Target. Hey, Caleb?
Yeah.
You want to go find the Subaru somewhere in this parking lot? Hook it up. When Mom comes out, we'll load up. We'll head straight to Chicago.
Yeah.
Right on. Thank you.
Here's his toy now. So we're happy.
Oh, that's good. Goodbye, Charlie.
It's so firm.
Goodbye, Charlie.
Use the right lane to take exit 53C, then keep
Hold
right.
on. Car right lane. What am I doing here?
You're perfect. Stay right here. Yeah, is this Michigan Ave? Yep, this is your right-hand turn.
Michigan Avenue.
Right here.
Okay, the sign's right there then.
Destination will be on the right.
Wait, stay in this left-hand lane. That one will be too hard. There it is!
You see it?
Yes! Begin Route 66!
Where?
Right there on the corner!
Right there. Can you zoom in? Are you zoomed in?
Yeah.
I think I need a honk when we go by the Route 66 sign, yes?
You gotta do it.
Trish says honk, we honk. Here we go. You ready?
Here we go! Here we go! It's the beginning!
This is it.
This is it!
Start.
Woo! Alright.
Alright, that's it. We have officially started Route 66. Now we have to figure out how to get out of this city.
We literally do. Like, I don't even have anything. I've got nothing. We went past the Red Dot. It smells like hot dogs.
Is that my left right there, Caleb?
Yep, Clark Street.
Turn left onto South Clark Street.
Dance with no discretion. Shake your shoes while our hips are meshing. And jump while the feeling's amazing.
We're going to St. Louis. That's on our upholstery. Just follow the upholstery.
Okay, so now we're going to go along Route 66 by hitting certain cities just to make sure that we're on the route. And I think once we get outside of Chicago, the route, you know, the historical Route 66 signs will start to emerge and it'll become a little bit more obvious. But the cities that we're going to be hitting on the way down include, let's see, we've got Joliet, which is where we're going now, then Wilmington, Dwight, Odell, Pontiac, Bloomington, Lincoln, Springfield, and then we'll go down into St. Louis. So, but I have heard that once you get outside, it's a little bit easier to get on the historical road.
Hi. Claudia brought over here.
Yes.
Claudia brought over goodies. She grows this in her rig.
Isn't that
you know
cool?
those really cool systems where the light shines down and the plant comes. I forgot what the word is.
I don't know either.
Something. But look at that. I said, because of you, Claudia, I'm going to make a mozzarella cheese.
There she goes.
Basil, otherwise known as caprese salad. Mine is
Yes, so
nice.
nice. Look at this
Look
coffee
at this.
and wine. Okay, we got to get going though.
Okay, I know we're late.
We're late.
We're late.
I definitely enjoy the bird. You know, you know what you guys should do?
Alright, give that to me.
Here we go. Launch pad is coming. 1 minute. I see his legs.
Oh, you do?
I see his legs. Oh my gosh. That's
Turn right,
great.
then your
Where am I gonna park?
destination will be on the left.
I say you take a right down here.
Okay, that was Holly. That's your son's car.
Oh, great.
She's gonna have him move the car. We'll pull up in front of the Gemini, and then she's gonna come out and talk to us.
I can't wait. That's Holly of Holly and Tully, and they purchased this place and they've been renovating it for 2 years. Now it was successfully run by the first couple for a really long time, and the Gemini out there is like, oh, here they come. Well, they'll tell us.
Sure. Okay, yeah, my wife was just telling me about you guys.
Oh my God, you gotta get out. We love this stuff.
Yeah.
I do not, yeah, I would love to see. The reason being is because I know next year, or the year after, I'm gonna look at buying something, and I want it. The fact that you guys pulled up here, I'm like, they do exist. Oh my God.
It's funny.
Love your story, what you've done. You've taken the time to bring it back, and
it's almost killed us.
We never planned on even wanting to buy this place. Holly and I, we came through here to go antiquing. About 300 yards up is Main Street, an antique district, and we came by here. We saw this guy here. We had no idea what he was. We saw a bunch of cars in the parking lot and people taking pictures, so we got out. We were instant tourists. We started taking pictures, and I asked a young gentleman to the left of me, he kind of looked Indian with a strange accent. I go, where are you from? You don't sound like you're from here. He said he's from Egypt, and that he's here to see the Gemini Giant, and he's here to see Route 66. So her and I sat in this parking lot for probably 2 hours watching traffic ebb and flow in. We didn't really even notice this. It was dilapidated, and there was a for sale sign on the window, and we're, you know, scratching the grease and the dirt off the window, trying to see what it was. And Holly goes, I think it's a diner. She goes, I've always wanted to run a diner, and you can do cruise nights and car shows.
I would have done it anyways, and I told him that.
Well,
and I said, but if you want to join me, you're welcome to, and he jumped on board.
But she's very smart in that she knows for a fact that I'm a preservationist. I hate when your community, you come back to your community many years later, and these buildings that you grew up with, the nickels and the dimes, are gone, and you have the formulated 6-unit strip mall with nails, you know, dry cleaner. So I said, she goes, let's save this.
This is a You Are Here map table. You are here. How does it know? But look, we've been through Chicago, Joliet, or Juliet as some people like to say, but it's Joliet.
Why? Why? Because it was Romeo and Juliet.
I heard that it was Romeo and Juliet, the two towns, but I don't know. You tell me. And then we're here in Wilmington, and then I think we have 3 more stops.
We have Dwight, Odell, and then ultimately we're going to make our way to Pontiac.
Okay, but look. Right there. That's where it's going down. The state competition. Right there. Oh yeah. Howdy y'all. What?
Wow.
Oh, I gotta go watch
I spilled down our food. Wow. I'll be watching.
I feel like I kind of belong here. Not because I feel like an alien, but our I don't even have the words. Our decor is on their walls.
Look at the wallpaper.
This is for Marilyn.
Oh yeah, she'd love that.
She'd love that.
Oh, that's great.
And each place that you go, you get a stamp.
Okay.
So that's what I'll be putting here, and I'll show you ours right here. Hold on, because we are the first location on the route, on the passport.
Sure,
so
yeah.
This is where we are. So basically what we do is we stamp the passport.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Not a honk.
Woo.
At every destination.
My name is Gary, but you can call me Gary. I've always wanted to travel Route 60.
So is Route 66 on a right now? Because look, is that what people used to drive on right there? That little small road?
The excitement of travel, the apprehension of what lies ahead on the ribbon of road known as Route 66.
Cheers!
Well, this is our destination for today, right? Pontiac?
Yeah, Pontiac. And we're going to take a picture in front of the big Pontiac sign, and we're going to get our passport stamped.
And it's only $2.39.
Welcome to Pontiac, Illinois, home of the Route 66 Association of Illinois Hall of Fame and Museum. There are 2 Harvest Host locations here, making it really easy to stay. I have many friends here, but never visited. There are lots of murals and fun stuff to see. Let's check it out.
Oh, there it is, Pontiac, Illinois. So we'll just take a picture ourselves there.
Okay, she was very nice. A whole Harvest Host kit.
Ooh.
Welcome kit. And she said, did you want to talk to someone about things to do here? I'm like, yes, but not right now. So she said we can park right in that parking lot, like right along that window, but it didn't look really level. And if we go in there, I don't know how we're gonna get out.
Yeah.
So maybe you can walk it with me and we can decide if we really want to stay here, or maybe we just park there and then we go a little bit out of town and we find a place to dry camp or something.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Turns out, the city has partnered with the Elks Lodge to make a second Harvest Host location. It's only 5 minutes from downtown and big rig friendly. This is my first Harvest Host stay. Well, this is my first everything.
Hey, I think this is a great option. This Harvest Host / Elks Lodge.
Yeah, it's better than the parking lot only because we're so big in the middle of Pontiac.
Yes.
That I don't think we could have gotten out. If we were in like a van life.
Oh, it would have been perfect. Or even a Class C.
Yes.
What you got over there?
Well, Claudia gave me some fresh basil from her garden. How fun is that? So I'm going to chop this up. I have some mozzarella. I have some red onion. I'm going to make a caprese salad, but instead of doing it with bread, I'm going to do it with some potatoes.
Ooh, crispy potatoes? Air fryer?
Yeah.
Sweet.
How about that?
How about that? Hey, let's come outside real quick and talk about our kicking off Route 66.
Let me put these in the air fryer first. Okay. I pull it out because it does get hot.
Yeah.
So it gets these things kind of hot.
So what do you do here?
So I don't know what I should do. Maybe let's do 400.
I think when it comes to Route 66, we're gonna remember the beginning. We're gonna remember the end. Something amazing is gonna happen that we don't know about.
I know. It's
and we're
the
gonna
magic
have
of a trip.
have some dips. That's essentially what we're gonna remember when we think of Route 66.
Well, let me just tell you, if you ever decide to do Route 66, you will not go unfed. Let me tell you, your primary food group is going to be milkshakes, shortly after hamburgers, slightly distant hot dogs, and don't forget the root beer. So right there, that is going to, you will never go without, because they're all the way down Route 66.
And then I was thinking too, you know, like, it was exciting to get this kicked off. It was exciting, the anticipation of what we're doing. Chicago was exciting. It was also kind of like stressful because
Chicago was, here, he's moving the, Chicago was stressful.
Well, even Route 66 today was stressful because we were like, I think everybody was amped up.
Yes.
And we were passing gas stations and museums and Elvis Presley. And
I think what normally happens in our world, and I don't know for anybody else, but I usually drive when it's a big cinematography day, and so that way you guys are free to do whatever you want to do, and I just keep my eyes on the road. Now we're in the bus, and I am not trained on how to drive that bus yet, but I will be shortly.
Yes, good.
And then and then I'll be driving.
I felt like I was zip tied to the driver's seat. I was like, I get that shot, you're missing the shot. It was stressful. Yeah. And I was yelling stuff out, and then Trish was like, should we stop? And then I'm like, well, do I turn right? And she's like, I don't know, because like Google keeps wanting to get us back on the interstate, and we needed to stay on Route 66. Anyway, the whole thing is, what I was gonna say is, I felt like that was kind of synonymous with people just starting their RV journey. That this experience is how it goes in the beginning. That you've got all this excitement, and if it's not channeled correctly, it could end up just...
I'm trying to give you the same directions that I have, but it's a little bit challenging. So we have to stay on Route 129, but yours doesn't say 129 as an option. There's a great app called Route 66 Navigation, and it says, right, navigation, and it says it's free, but once you get in there, it's not free. It's $39.99, but that's like the price
$39.99
for the year, or $19.99 for a week. And it's like the price of a book.
Yeah.
So that's not really that big a deal when you think about it. And it gives you every single little stop along the way. So we are going to have to get a little bit better at going through that and saying, what is it that we want to do before we start? Because somebody over here likes to just start.
Put it in drive.
He just puts it in drive.
Let's go.
And we're going. He's like, where do I go? And I'm like, I don't know. You started.
So if you've been following along this whole conversation, it is my fault. And you're not helping, bud, all right? He agrees with everything I said. This is the ultimate yes man. He's the ultimate yes man.
All right, I gotta go check out my potatoes.
All right, that's all I have to say.
I'm gonna make this little salad.
All right, hey,
it is kind of fun.
Though? It's a lot of fun. We're having a blast. I will say that we were excited about Route 66 because of the upholstery and the bird. Yes. We thought, oh, that's a great idea. Let's go do it. Yeah. And the closer we got to it, and the more we started to research, the more we were like, I can't believe we're gonna do this. Like, it's just gonna be full of like novelties and things like this. But I will say, I'm having a blast.
I know,
it's fun. It's fun. Well, of course, it's day 2.
It's like day 1.5. All we did yesterday was drive through Chicago, so which was a big day. What was I gonna say? Oh, you're gonna see people, like we saw that whole group of motorcyclists.
I know, bunch of
taking pictures,
macho guys all tatted up, and they're all taking a selfie. Yeah,
it was so great. Fun. And then we saw some Corvettes today, and so you'll see them at the different locations. So you are kind of going through an American pilgrimage with the people that you're like. There was even a woman on a bike.
Yeah.
And she was at our first destination and our second. I was like, how'd you get here before we hit?
Well,
that's how slow we're going.
We're in a Blue Bird.
Well, no, it's not the bird's fault on that one. But anyway, but it's really fun. So anyway.
Neat. All right, so we have lots more to share. Now we're in Pontiac. We're going to be headed down to St. Louis. We've never really done the Gateway Arch, so we're excited about that. Oklahoma is another state we're checking off our list. After we check off Oklahoma, the only state left in our 50 will be Nebraska.
We've driven across like a little edge of Nebraska, so technically we've had feet in all 50 states, but unless we make a video,
we need to do something in Nebraska.
It doesn't feel like it.
And then of course, I think one of the big peaks of this trip is going to be Caleb and I tackling that 72-ounce steak in Amarillo.
The fact that that's supposed to be a peak.
Well, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think there's going to be a lot of things that we would normally not do, but because that is the purpose, the of this
It's
trip.
the ultimate road trip.
That I think it's going to be a lot of fun because we're into it. So, and then of course, Route 66 goes right through Flagstaff, and then we've got, we're going to be, that's the other thing I wanted to say. It's the end of the video. We can just kind of go on and on, right? Perfect time of year to be doing this.
Yes, when it's just a little bit cool, but it's not too cold. And
that way you can leverage all the dry camping spots. I think this in the summer could be a little difficult because you would need to be finding RV parks and, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, I saw a meme once, and it said, when you're on a road trip, it should really look like you're a 13-year-old who got your parents' credit card, and you were allowed to go into the gas station and buy whatever you want. So, you know, we need to make some of that happen too. Just crazy, fun foods.
What do you call this?
That concludes this show. The KYD Route 66 series has started, and we're glad you're here. Tune back in next Sunday at 7 Central, and we'll keep traveling west. I'm Gary, the Gemini Giant, and we'll see you next week for another episode on Route 66, and you'll see where Abe Lincoln lived. This is the Gemini Giant, signing off and wishing you smooth roads and fast Wi-Fi.
And then I got some basil here. I'm going to put it on.
Fresh basil.
Fresh basil. Thank you, Claudia.
Ooh, that looks good. How is it? Is it good?
Yes.
Just some potatoes?
This is really good for gluten-free people.
Yeah.
To be able to have a caprese without bread.
Yeah. Gary seems to like it.
You got a full hookup site?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How'd you work that?
I didn't work it. I said, hey, by chance, a full hookup site come available? It did. What are the chances? What are the chances of that?
Hey.
She calls me, she's like, hey, the Blue Bird's over at the Gemini Giant. I'm like, no. Get in the truck, come over.
This menu doesn't really allow for KYD 55.
It really doesn't.
It really doesn't. But
so turn the camera
really
off.
good. Yeah, turn the camera off.
Gary's sure getting a lot of screen time. He's got a lot to learn. It's only the first episode. Gary, pace yourself. It's a long way to Santa Monica, and this so-called bird is anything but fast.
Roger that. Santa Monica, pace myself. Let's go.